Hi everyone, now we will talk about Laravel route grouping with prefix. So first we will understand what is route grouping with prefix, how we can implement it and what's the benefit of it. After that we will make some routes for view and controller, and then we will make groups of these routes with the help of prefix, and at last we'll discuss some important interview question also. Alright, and one more thing guys, in Laravel we have three ways to make route grouping. First one is prefix that we will learn in this part. Second one is controller. Third one is the middleware. And controller and middleware we will learn in the upcoming parts for route grouping. Alright. So first understand what is prefix in routing. Then we will also talk about a route grouping with prefix. So here you can see that we have three routes. And all these three routes are start with the student keyword. So this student keyword is basically a prefix for all of these routes. Alright, so that's we call prefix. Now what is route grouping with prefix? So instead writing student keyword with each of the route, what we can do, we can make a group with the prefix student, and then inside this we can mention three routes for home, show and view, and that will work same as we are putting the student prefix with each of the route. So now the thing is, what is the benefit of making route grouping with the student prefix there? See, right now we have only three routes. So if you want to change this prefix from student to students, or maybe students to teacher, you can easily change it. But let's say if you are making a college management system or any large application, that time maybe you have 100 or 200 routes. So this is bit complicated to change the routes with each of the route and test them one by one. Right, so the better is we can just make a route group with the help of student prefix, and you just need to change that student to students or student to any other keyword only on the one place. Right, and this is the Laravel 13 playlist that will definitely help you out for Laravel job, project and interviews. You can watch this complete playlist, link is given in the description box, and that playlist will definitely help you out. Alright, so now let's make one view and controller, and then we will implement the route group with the prefix also. We'll see some example. So what I'm going to do, I'm clear this command line and making one view, PHP artisan make view, and let's say my view name is home. After that, let's make PHP artisan make controller, and after that we'll make home controller, and let's enter there. All right, okay, so now we have one controller there inside our controllers and one view also inside the resource and view folder. So let's make some routes for them in web.php. Yeah, and better is let me just make some, write some h1 tag or something in our home blade.php. So let me mention there home view, right? And inside the web, just simply put there route colon view, and inside this what we can do, we can simply mention there any route, let's say home, and our view name home, and you will see it will perfectly work fine whenever we will run our PHP server. So let me mention there 800, then home, and here you can see that perfect. So after that what we can do, so let's say you want to make a different home for students. So for what we need to do there, you can mention there student slash home, right? And if you want to visit it, then you have to write there student then home. This is perfectly working fine. And similarly, so this is the one route. So similarly we have a controller also. So in this controller I'm making a function, and there maybe we can mention there show, and you can see that return show student list or something. And after that, let's say just make their function add, and there you can simply mention maybe return add new student or something. All right, so these are the two functions. So if we want to let's say make a route for these two functions, what you need to do, first you have to import our let me put their home controller. First we have to import this controller in web.php, and then let's make a route for them. Route get, and there you can mention student and then show, right? And inside the second parameter you can mention home controller colon class comma show function. After this we'll put there save, right? We can mention their add, and there let's make add function also. And now let's try to visit this show as well as add also. So all of these are working fine. So now you can see that we have the 3 routes with the student prefix. So better to be just mentioning a student prefix with each of the route. What we can do, we can simply make a prefix with the student keyword. And how we can do that, let me show you. Just simply put route colon colon prefix. After that let's put their customer, and then we will mention group, right? And inside this group let's make anonymous PHP function, and inside this you can write all of these route, right? So instead of this customer we can mention their student. So by mistake I just mentioned their customer, right? Yeah. So now you can remove these student keyword or prefix from each of these routes, and now still they'll work fine. You can see that they are still perfectly working fine, right? So this is the prefix route grouping with the prefix. And one more thing, don't worry if let's say you want to show the different home for the different country students with a different route. So let's say you want to show student home page with the different routes for the Indian students. So let's say India, then we can mention home, India again, and India again, right? So if now you will visit there, student India home, this is still working fine. But again, just writing instead the India there, you can just simply add it with the prefix also only, right? And still this is work fine. That you can check with the add as well as with the show, right? So that's all how we can make a route group with the prefix. So if you still have any confusion, any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this part, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel, like this video, share your feedback in comment section. Thanks guys.